All right, y'all. So Baby has finally gotten his Dokkan Festival. This is something that people have been asking for years. I mean, it is kind of crazy. Baby has never received a Dokkan Fest until now, but it finally happened. So this is actually transforming Super Baby 1 into Super Baby 2, and he does have a great ape form active skill, which is really cool. This guy is able to transform pretty easily. Again, it is on turn 3 as long as you do have another 2 or another 3 GT bosses or Kuroda Body and Mind characters, which is very simple to get on what this guy's team is actually going to be. Now we're going to run him on the Omega Shenron team, but I think this is going to be his best setup by far. I'm not really a fan of his own setup personally. I think there's good options, but I mean, you might as well just run the Omega team at that point. I think Baby is in a pretty good spot here, so we'll just start things off. Baby does not actually have an entrance animation. He just does what he does. So again, well, this first rotation is not really too great here, but we'll just go ahead and start attacking Zamasu. Hopefully we don't just get instantly killed. I think we should be okay for the most part. Texan all the way at the end there with all those attacks. We should be looking pretty good, and I think this is going to get us the 7. Perfect, we get the 7 key spheres. So again, we'll skip to the next rotation probably. Well, I mean, honestly, we'll keep things going. It's been a while since I've actually like sat down and done a Dokkan recording like this. Genshin Squadra has been taking over the channel low-key, but I still do want to make sure I cover Dokkan Battle. Dokkan's very fun for me still, so I want to make sure that we're able to get the stuff done, especially with the new Dokkan Fest, new EZAs. So stuff like concepts and stuff like that will still be occurring regularly here. It's just that Genshin is going to be added to the rotation. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to do one Genshin video a day and one Squadra video a day is kind of what I'm going to start phasing the channel into. And I hope you guys are enjoying the Genshin content as well. I'm also streaming it on Twitch. I mean, it is definitely different compared to what Dokkan's kind of doing, but still, it's very fun. So especially will help in a little bit of the drier periods where there's not really too much going on with Dokkan. And again, just to reiterate, it's not like I'm just like stopping Dokkan forever or anything like that. So in case some people are worried, I always see other creators get comments like, why did you quit Dokkan? Or why did you quit Legends? Or, you know, when someone else tries another game. So it's very funny, but we'll still be here. So either way, Sin should be fine. I don't really think he's going to have an issue. He has, what, 90% reduction here. We are looking really good. Omega could have very easily also canceled the Super 2. So let's see. All right, we're looking just fine here. Perfect. So we'll keep the rotations just like this. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with the super attack. We do have STR Omega here, so I guess it's not going to be the biggest deal. So Baby, starting things off, he does get 250% attack and defense, 70% chance to dodge, he guards, and then we'll provide Kuroda Body and Mind category allies 50% attack. I don't know, like, I think they could have included GT bosses there, but I mean, 50% attack. This team has tons of support anyway, so it's not really the biggest deal. When attacking with Total More Ki, he gets another 250% attack and defense, and then a 10% chance to dodge. So again, once this guy actually attacks, he'll basically triple his defense that's shown right here. So we see he's at 328k defense. Once this guy actually gets his attack, again, you can hear my mouse clicking. He's actually at 1.14 million defense. He does get 30% defense on a super attack effect, which leads him up to 1.5 million here. This is before grabbing this actually. So once we actually get this, I believe we will get some extra defense now. Yeah, so it's at 382k defense now, which is actually quite a big difference. So once we do the math for that, I accidentally muted myself. Once we do the math for that, he's actually at 1.7 million defense here post super attack, which is quite nice. Of course, my cord is always going to just bug out. Let me just reset this real quick. I mean, we have Big Bad Bosses, GT. We're just getting Omega's defense support, but he also has that with guard, 20% reduction, and after attacking, he does get a 10% chance to dodge once only. So he's going to be at 80% chance to dodge here. I mean, that's pretty good. Defensive wise, I think 1.7 mil with the 20% reduction on guard is pretty decent, honestly. It's not crazy, but this is just a turn 1 thing. No, he does have to attack for most of that defense, so if this guy ever does get stuck in a slot 1 situation, it's gonna be a bit dangerous, especially considering that he's gonna, again, only have guard with 300k defense, basically. It's gonna be a bit, you know, of a trouble. So we're at, what attack size is that? Is that 19 mil? Am I blind? I'm just making sure that I'm reading right. Yeah, that's a 19 mil attack stat. I mean, seems pretty decent. I don't know why, well, duh, it's 19 mil, not 1.9 mil. Sometimes my brain just like likes to play tricks on me. We get the dodge here, sweet. Okay, then SDR Mega is gonna keep going here. We should be very good. I mean, Baby will transform next turn. It is a passive skill transformation, so unfortunately it's not something that will be voiced, which is, you know, it does suck, but it's not really the biggest deal in the world. Personally, I think Baby should probably get a stack in his space form as well. He does actually stack attack and defense permanently in his transformation state once we get to Super Baby 2. But for some reason, he doesn't really do that here. So that's definitely an interesting choice, honestly. We do have Rose. We'll probably keep LR Mega is what I'm thinking. And then we might activate the domain next turn. I think we're looking very good here. Yeah, no real issues. I mean, I guess, you know, if this the LR Shadow Dragons get supered, it could be a little bit of trouble, because keep in mind, Goku Black's gonna start getting buffed, but he will also have these Zamasu like extra stats, so that's gonna be able to cause this Goku Black to hit some very ludicrous numbers. I mean, we're already buffing him quite a bit, so we just got to be a little careful here. That was such a weird way to say that, but I mean, Baby is looking just like this for his one little showing. He's looking pretty decent here. So let me skip to the next rotation, as long as we don't die, and we'll be right back. So I did die. That's unfortunate, but honestly, let's just hop right back in. It is what it is. It does happen sometimes. You know what? Yeah, sure. All right, we should be pretty safe here. Obviously we're taking double digits from Omega right there, or from Rose, I guess. You guys get the point. So you got locked in slot 2 there. I think we'll keep Rose slot 1. That's gonna be the move. Baby doesn't need to get a certain amount of key or anything, but we'll grab these STR key spheres just to heal. There's this battle motion, by the way, which is pretty cool. Then we'll get all of these. Probably, I think this will let the STR orbs fall better, so we'll do that. And we should be looking pretty good here. I am interested to see what's going to happen if Baby does not dodge this AoE here. So it's 70%. He does still dodge right there. 70% chance to dodge the AoE. Again, because Baby has the guard and like still like 300k-ish defense. If he's in slot 2 or slot 3, he obviously will not really have an issue. The real issue will come from like a post super attack AoE. Could hurt Baby quite a bit, but that is, again, if he does fail the dodge proc, which as long as he gets it, he'll be fine. And even if he does get hit, I don't really think it's going to be a thing that will one-shot this guy. I just really wish he did provide GT bosses attack support as well, but the 50% support is actually helping out Goku Black here, because Goku Black is actually Kuroda Bunny in mind, which is cool. I hope you dodge this one, but if you don't, let's see what damage you take. Okay, well, you just straight up took the super, and he dies. 2.5 mil. Well, there we go. Alright, we finally got Baby again here. I was trying to get him just in the first rotation, honestly. We'll, I think, leave things like this. There's not really a reason to put Omega in slot 2. I think this is just fine for me. Make sure we get this Rainbow Key Sphere and just continue to attack Zamasu. Baby can grab that, and then Omega. Could you get this STR Key Sphere? No, it does not go that way specifically. We'll actually get rid of some of these rainbows because we will make more Rainbow Key Spheres with Sin and Omega next turn. I don't want too many Rainbow Key Spheres. That could actually hurt Sin Shenron in terms of getting his 7 orbs. Like, I want to make sure it's not too much right there. But just in case, let's see if Zamasu does Super Baby and if there's potentially any difference there. I mean, okay, Baby took 2.5 from Goku Black. Goku Black was debuffed a little, but he did receive 2 attacks pretty much. And that is with both Omega's support and both Omega's damage reduction. I mean, this guy is definitely dodge or die here. Even if he was rainbowed, I am pretty sure we still get one shot is the only thing. So again, he lived his first turn successfully here. We'll come around and hopefully we actually get Super Baby 2 in this video. That'd be really awesome. We'll be back. Alright, here's Baby's transformation. It's not voice, so it is what it is. Very interesting choice for it not to be voiced, but you know, whatever works, I guess, right? I'm not sure why it wasn't an active skill. I mean, there is the active skill that Ready Baby can get, but yeah. So we know the super's at the back. I mean, where exactly is it? Is it the first attack right there? No, it's not. We could put Baby there. Let's just see first. What is Baby looking like? So we will get a lot of his links here. He's at 328k before we get any of the key spheres here. I don't know if Rose lives that super. So I think I might put Rose here. I think Omega should definitely be able to live that super attack. I would be surprised if Omega straight up dies to that super. So here's Baby humping the air with his battle motion. So Baby, his stats don't really feel like they changed too much after he transforms, funny enough. He does have a 90% chance to dodge on his first turn after attacking, so that's pretty good. Otherwise, he just has a 70% chance to dodge. His support goes up to 60%, but yeah, I mean, we see when all allies attacking or extreme class, he does get a scouter ability, which is really good. He begins to stack attack and defense permanently, which could be really nice for long fights. We do want to make sure this guy does get 5 key spheres, which we're able to get right here. Again, when there's 3 key spheres obtained or superclass enemy, he gets 120% attack and 30% crit chance. If he gets 5 key spheres, or if there's an Earthbred Fighters enemy, he gets 120% attack and 30% crit. So this is all gonna help his attack increase. Now, if all allies in the same turn are Kuroda Body and Mind, he also gets 30% damage reduction and another 30% chance to crit. He doesn't get that on GT bosses, which is really interesting. But yeah, he pretty much has the same defense. I mean, we could go for the attack buff, like just like the domain buff right here. I think probably not the smartest idea. I don't want to buff Goku Black too much here. We could see a pretty big attack stat though, so I'm gonna do it anyways. This is more so of a baby showcase rather than, oh, I want to like kind of get the definitive win here. Keep in mind that the domain does buff Rose, but this will give Baby some extra attack, so I do definitely want to see what kind of damage he might be able to do here. This is turn 3 here, so I mean, we'll see what happens. Goku Black obviously is not really built up too much, but with the 90% chance to dodge, I don't really think we'll be in too much trouble for almost anything. Theoretically, you could say the smartest move would have been to push Baby off, but we're showing him off. So he's at a 37 million attack stat. 55%, pretty decent. And then here's the second super attack. Now it is a 38 mil. And again, over time, he'll continue to stack over and over. But right now, it is a short event meta. 90% chance to dodge, buddy. Yeah. All right, dude. 90% dodge, my ass. What is that? Bro. Hello? What was that? Alright, that's cool, baby. Well, now I'm kind of glad I didn't put him at the end there. Oh my goodness. A debuff maybe would be cool on Baby. Some sort of debuff. He doesn't have any debuffs. I'm pretty sure Goku Black might kill me here. Even though we're type advantage, it's just he's mega buffed here. So I think we will still die. Ooh, we barely do die. Because baby didn't dodge. So baby caused us to die because he didn't dodge, man. Are you for real? That sucks so much. I do want to show the great ape. I mean, baby, you could definitely run him in this fight. You just need to be a little careful or like kind of get a little lucky because again, that AoE right there, we saw that AoE hit him for 200k. You know, obviously we had the domain up, but keep in mind, he gets so much defense after attacking. If he's in slot 3 and he gets hit by that AoE with the 70% dodge, without any damage reduction, that is gonna be very brutal for this kid, man. All right, so we have baby ready to go. You know, Gohan does disable dodge, so baby will not be very good against Gohan specifically, but we should still be overall just like able to cook here. We'll let Omega just get his domain active. There's not really a reason not to here in this fight. Omega is able to do so much extra damage to these characters. We have baby turn 1, so he will have the turn 3 transformation. That will be very useful for us. And really from here, we just are going to target Goten and Trunks here. This is definitely going to be the best option for us. Make sure we get this out of the way. And let's really just hop in. We'll see what happens. I mean, Omega should be fine against the super attack here. So that's going to be good. Let's see here, Omega. I mean, again, I don't really assume Omega dies here. Yeah, 199k. Gohan doesn't really hit too hard. Once Gohan from turn 4 onwards starts building up, that's when things will get a little bit dangerous for us. But because of the extra damage we'll have against the Hybrid Saiyans here, we're going to be doing just like it's so much extra. Now, Goten and Trunks usually do super, I think either their last attack or their second last attack in the turn. So, we should be able to hopefully dodge that with baby again with this 80% chance to dodge. Fingers crossed. I mean, I guess you never know what's gonna happen with baby. Now, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I did do 5 resets because I wanted to get baby turn. That's really important for me. He kept showing up in slot 7. All right, you got this dodge, man. Come on. Okay. It scared me for a second because I'm like, well, if he didn't dodge, that wouldn't have been good for me. That would have kind of just ruined everything. So his little support is actually helping Goku Black out hit a lot harder turn 1. My Goku Black's only 3 dupes, so I mean, these are definitely higher numbers than I usually do see for my Goku Black personally. Okay, we're looking overall good here. I could keep Adro Rose, I guess. I think Adro Rose would be pretty good. I mean, I could do this. This is not like the smartest move here, but Rose will be very tanky here, and it'll allow him to build up all the way. So I think I do want to actually do this here. Gohan doesn't always super the first attack. No, or is it? I forget. Honestly, it's maybe I'm kind of washed, or I've been away to the game for too long. I don't believe Gohan's first attack is always a super. It's the last attack, right? Yeah, it is the last attack that he would do. So Rose will have his full damage reduction here. We're gonna get hit with the crit, but we should be fine. He has his 70% reduction plus the guard. I mean, makes him very, very tanky. Yeah. And now he's gonna do the attack build up. Goten and Trunks will do some damage to him, I think, but it's not gonna kill us. Yeah, 294k. That's okay. I mean, we'll definitely take that. Better than death, right? And Omega could have countered that, but I want to get Rose Goku Black build up a little here. I think overall we'll be able to generate more damage from Rose Goku Black being able to get his full build up. That'll just be very, very useful for us. So we are looking good. We could even potentially try to stay around this like HP level of 60%. That will allow us to use the Fusion Zamasu active skill, which will do very insane amounts of damage if we're able to get the Fusion Zamasu active under, or it's 60% or under, right? Let me double check that. Yes, it is 60% HP or less, not only under 60% HP. Goten and Trunks are very close to being dead, by the way, so we should be able to finish things off. And even if we do get around to turn 5, we could actually get Super Baby 2, his Grade 8 form. That's kind of what I want to try and show here. It just depends on how much damage we do. We'll see. We'll see. Ideally, Goten and Trunks could die just as soon as possible, though. That would be ideal. Yeah, Texan just does way too much damage. We may actually finish the fight before we even get to turn 5. I mean, if we do, I don't know. I mean, the thing about Graded Baby is that you probably are not going to see him very often at all. Yeah, I mean, I just, like, I'm not really thinking about where you're going to see Graded Baby. What event do you see Graded Baby with this team? I mean, maybe sometime Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you could see it. It just, the Omega team does so much damage. And then against Goku Black and Zamasu, or type advantage with Omega, like he just does so much there. Omega is able to really carry things really well. I think this baby is a nice addition to the team. I would have just let him also support GT bosses. I don't know why he doesn't. Omega should be fine in slot 1 here. Baby definitely won't be fine though. So we're gonna make sure Omega is able to do his thing. Again, actually, we don't want to heal here. We do want to stay under the HP threshold. Omega, again, should basically, actually, if anything, he thinks this better. Should I just push Baby off at this point? I don't know if we're going to get turn 5. I think we're going to kill next turn. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I'm very, very sure that we kill next turn. So let me just make sure I get the extra stats. We do lose out on Fierce Battle with Baby here, but it's not the biggest deal of all time. I mean, again, we could see Baby has a Scouter. He doesn't have the reduction or anything, but it's not the biggest deal. Let's make sure that we kind of don't, like, let's just reduce as much damage as possible. Might as well. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Double digits right there. Definitely really, really big. And Omega will do some extra damage on top of this. Plus, Baby is getting support from the LR Shadow Dragons too. So at least that is cool. Is Baby on full power? Actually, well, I actually double check. Esther Omega support. That was actually increased also due to GT bosses, so that's good. So whenever ST Omega was on rotation, we did get the full 60% attack support. Very nice for us. And let's see what Baby's able to do here. This is again without Fierce Battle, but yeah, 31 million. We definitely see a difference compared to what it was last time, but that's fine. Because last time we had a Rose Goku Black, so that was giving us Fierce Battle on top of this. And yeah, no, we were missing support though, so. Okay, actually, I don't think I grabbed 5 Keysters with Baby, but it doesn't matter because we're facing Earthbred Fighters. Yeah, that's why I didn't grab the 5 Keyspheres, because again, Baby does get his full passive no matter what against a super class Earthbred Fighters enemy. He just has to grab the single Keysphere, so that's pretty good. But again, we could use Omega's Domain here. We'll switch over to Zamasu. We literally just full heal, and we are pretty good from here. I don't know what my 55% Omega would take from Gohan. I actually am not sure, so I might. I mean, Zamasu, what is Zamasu looking like in terms of his defense? 2.6. I mean, that's 2.6 with guard. I don't know how hard this Gohan hits, honestly. I literally do not remember. Will Rose be safe? I don't think Rose would straight up die, right? This is a turn 1? Like, or it would be the second attack. So he would have most of his reduction, 50% reduction plus guard, pretty much. We should be fine. Plus, we are going to get the defense support from Omega. Like, I don't think I'd get one shot at all. Oh, wait, Gohan supering instantly. Well, if we got one shot here, oh, well, we could have won. I think if I put... Maybe I should have just kept Rose at someone. Yeah, okay, that's my bad. That's... It's a mistake. I think I'm just... Again, guys, I'm washed. I'm cooked. Whatever, but... I mean, we weren't going to get Baby's creative transformation anyways. I think we'll end things there. I mean, Baby is, like, pretty overall good to me. I think he could look very strong. It's just that, you know... Like, when we talk about Festival, I don't really think there's a setup for him there either. And it's like, he's a stacking character. The Great Ape is nice, but you need to wait till turn 5 to see it. And I just... Like, I think the Great Ape should be available when this Baby transforms into Super Baby 2. It should just be an instant thing that you could use. then Baby would be really, 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 really good. But for now, he's a pretty overall decent character. I see a lot of people like really like oh yeah, Baby is amazing. I think he could be quite good, but he definitely has some holes in his kit. I mean, he could be caught, but like again, most characters are able to kind of be caught or like killed with a super attack instantly. I just wish his support did extend to GT bosses, but we'll see what the Creative Body and Mind team looks like by the end of the actual celebration. I mean, Rosé's on there, the Janembas are on there. So who knows what they're gonna do to buff this team. It feels like they might focus on GT bosses though, especially because LR Super 17 is getting his easy A, which is why it's like, okay, well, you're making this guy only support Corroded Body and Mind. Definitely an interesting choice, but let me know what y'all are thinking. Actually, I don't have to mute the Ing and Money anymore because it's not a major celebration, so they don't play any copyright, but I'm editing things here. Thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.